I'm recording in Windowwood here, so I can do some drawing as well, but we'll just play it out here. So the situation is they were already at Doom down, the Ryan's nanoed, and we're about to clear up, and we're just going to watch what happens afterwards. Only going to do point 0.3 here and then point 0.2 on attack, because I feel like those are the main points. Cool.
Get into position.
Love it. High ground. Okay, Dim's up top. So they got their Doom staged up top, me up top, Tom contesting up top, Matt's also coming up top now, so Dim's punching Tom again, Diva's sort of trying to support, Mark's swinging up Diva on low ground, Tom up top again, me and Matt trying to support from up top. Okay, their Diva assist, their Dim jumps in, Dim's low, Dim's dead. Nice, good defensive play here, like no over engaged by Mark and Steve there. It's always good, like this fight's won, so like the question is, we're looking for kills here. Yeah, we're all gonna jump off and try and clean up. Still got a McCree in behind, I think that was called Matt unlucky. Happens. Okay. Their Diva's contesting high, their Doom's on high, we've got me coming back to high, they've got an advantage on Tom here. Tom goes down, good. My roll, don't know who that's for. I mean, that's not our control, but... The bomb. Look, they've got up high here, I'm gonna pause it for a second. So we just take a look here, so... We've got their McCree boosted, Matt's trying to get on high, I've dropped down, I don't know why, we can go back and look at that. Tom has been battling up with the Doom and stuff, so let's take this back just a little bit here and have a look at how this happens. So we start up, Doom's up there, and we just play it on. Oh, sorry, we'll play it on a little bit from here. Okay, so we can see their Mercy and McCree are going to come up this and challenge us in this flank. Like these are the main flanks, right? There's the main ground below. There's this like path here. I mean, this is a path as well, but mainly we've got this path, which is up on the top left. This path is up on the top right. I'm up here kind of shooting at the Diva, I guess. When Tom's fighting in, he has to drop down because the Doom's up there as well. And Matt is... Where's Matty? Maybe he died. He died from the tree, he's coming back. Okay, that Diva bomb. Yeah. Okay, so Matt's gonna come up the high ground here. Tom's engaging down low on the Doom. There's no one on high at the minute. We're going to try and engage high. Why did I come down? That's a question worth asking. Oh, I see the McCree. Okay. Okay. So they've taken angles here. Diva bomb. I come down. That's terrible. Terrible by me there, like what am I re-engaging on low health? Matt's here. I didn't get any of the heal shots, so I shouldn't be going back up there knowing what's up. Okay, so in this situation they've got high ground advantage. Matt's sort of half challenging there, but they've kind of got like some weird engages going on here where they're fighting. Their Diva's coming in to try and shoot Steve, but we've got like a 3-on-1 there, almost. Their Ryan obviously still here. Anna's back here and the Doom's here, so this might be okay, but we'll see what happens. Play it through. Okay, good focus on this Steve. That's great work by you guys. Absolutely brilliant. Matt runs away from his McCree. Good all by Mark. Yeah, unlucky, but yes, good. Yeah, I'd say like, I mean, that went better than it could have gone. I think the situation there is if their McCree decides to come up here instead of trying to chase Matt down, they could have put like a lot more pressure on us than they did. Like if they're McCree and Mercy are pocketing from here, I mean we can flank them still. I suppose that's the one risk, but I mean they're not probably going to be too worried about one person flanking. But yeah, it was a good hold there. Like that was nice. Focusing the Diva that overextended. Tom, Mark, and Steve there, nice clean up, and then I guess Matt did enough to survive there when he was fighting that McCree or zoning the McCree Mercy a little bit, but then eventually get them punched. Okay, let's play on. I'm gonna skip ahead to the next engage here. Oh, so we drop back just a tiny bit there to see where we're staging. Okay, so now we've got Mark up top, we've got me up top, we've got Matt up top, we've got Steve up top, and Tommy Boy, I'm sure, is somewhere nearabouts. Did he die, maybe? Can't see him. Okay, I'll play it on, see where he is. Oh, he's up there too. He's up there too. Okay. Okay. So just for here, like if that Doom doesn't have ult, he dies there. When he challenges in like that, he does smash a bunch of us, but you know, it's him and a D.Va versus all of us. Let's just take a look at how he forces us to drop down off this high ground. It's the ult. Okay, so the ult forces us all off, like Mark charges away, I think, there we go. He would get punched to death probably if he didn't. Tom still stays high ground. Steve's great here, still able to support us from up here, not under really huge threat. I mean, they've got Hanzo coming back now, but that's a new character. But in general, it's a good in here. Once they push us off, okay, good nade. I didn't like this position. I got caught in a position there. I don't like after I dropped down. Like I'm vulnerable to their team big time. Where's my? Did he get killed? Matt's back a point. Okay. So this is like not ideal. Obviously they've taken the high ground here. The Doom's up and high and their hands is up and high, but we'll see what happens from here. Okay. Good. This should be okay. Good by Mark. Really good keeping himself alive there. Okay, so I've gone back up to take the high ground here, and you guys are just sort of playing cover, not getting yourself killed. It's good to see. Okay. No, I remember this. Oh, that was a different one. Okay, so the Hanzo got a good shot on me there. This is good contesting a point. None of them using high ground here. It's good. Like the fact that we're contesting here is good. They should be pushing. Nice contest. Okay, I'm going around for high ground again. More is looking empty there. Okay. Okay, so I suppose when I'm on high ground here, I'm not helping with the staggers. That's maybe something I could do more, but okay, well, let's focus on this next reposition, okay? So we're staging Tom on high ground, I'm on high ground, Matt's low ground at the minute.
30 seconds.
Steve thinking about high but staying low. Fight start. Okay. Matt's on his way up. Okay, D.Va contest here. Pressure him, pressure him. Okay, nano Doom. D.Va out of suit, good. I think we focus this Doom. He does go down. Oh, he's got all. Nightmare. Okay, I'm still up on high here. Real Annie. Real Annie. Got the Moira down. The hands are down. The Doom's down. Yeah, I was trying to drop down here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Like that's fine. I mean, if you look in generally, that's a decent recontest after they pressured us with that Doom Fist, and we didn't take high ground, but we were up there to use it. So that's decent. All right. That's unlucky. Unlucky that shatter. Aye, it's unlucky. It's unlucky. I think that might be it. Look at this contest. Here we go. If this is just a contest warfare, I can't remember what it is. I think it might be just start contesting here and then eventually, yeah, it is. Okay.
Round 1.
So really, like,
0 to 3.
Is that gonna pause? No. Really, there, like the high ground was doing some good work. But the thing that they ultimately got us with is a couple of alt combos, right? The Dim coming in was the distraction, but the Rhine Shatter and D.Va Bomb Put us under pressure. But in general, it was alright. Gonna skip ahead to point 2 here because I don't care about this point. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Okay, because I feel like an attack engagement timing is much more of a thing because in defense you can kind of take your battles and do your damage on your own and it's not as big of a thing, like as long as you're not overextending. But here, I feel like we're gonna have to look into our engages and see. Right pass? Oh yes. Okay. Let's get started. Jesus, went through quickly there. Okay. Okay, so this is us coming up after Captain Point. We've got Matt with a Mercy on high ground, along with Mark taking high ground early. It's good to see. I took this flank early just to see what's up here, if anybody's in here. And I guess Steve on point, as he should be. And Tom was flying about here. I don't know if did he get caught out and die, or is he just about somewhere? Not sure where Tom is, but we'll see it when the replay starts here. I'm going to zoom out. Let's take a look. Okay, let's play it. So I remember this Reaper Wraith, and it was called. There's Tom there now. I think I got lucky last shot on him here. Okay. So here we talk about, so we're one up here at the minute. They're low ground, and we're coming down to low ground. We have to wait for Steve to get round for mega heals, otherwise it's just a Mercy. Matt's starting on low ground here, me on this left flank, and let's see how this sort of progresses here. Okay, I've disengaged. Tom just broken the D.Va. Tom takes high ground. Matt's shooting the Rhine shield. They res their, so this is a bad play. They res their Reaper there. That could have been guarded a little better. I could have still been down there making sure that didn't go off easy. That was a mistake. Okay, Mark's in here on high ground. We're trying to stop them from taking high ground. They've got Ryan Zari here with a Mercy pocket at McCree. I suppose we can look at the situation. I think it'll probably change quickly. Yeah, it's going to change now. But line sight here, we need to get up here so we can get shots on them. I'm too far away to do any real damage here, so let's see how it progresses. Oh, their Reaper, right? We know their Reaper's going to come up these stairs, so let's see how that goes. I'm backing away. Why am I backing away? Okay, D.Va bomb. Okay, so the Reaper's on the left side now. They've backed away. We've taken the high ground. This is good. So let's see. Did I die to this Reaper? Okay. Okay, I'm trying to get behind him here a little bit. Okay, still pushing point. The McCree's coming behind. That could be so. Is that my ult? That's terrible. Okay. Let's just take a look here where we are right before that happens. Firstly, I'm on low health, so that's shit. They're predominantly low ground here. This is good for us. We've got Ash on high ground, me about to drop down on high ground. Mark obviously wants to get involved here at some point, but he's holding high ground for us. Well, it looks like Matrix, but I don't see Tom. Let's see. So Tom's sort of shielding point, I guess, a little bit with defense Matrix. Is that what's happening here? Let me have a look. Tom gets sit back. Okay, he goes down to try and zone this Reaper. That's fine.
Огонь по готовности. Helden sterben nicht.
So we get 2 actually. That was lucky. That was not a good Reaper ult, but we get 2. Their Reaper comes behind again. Okay, so this is going to be a problem. But at the moment here, this is looking good. We've got high ground. We've got our Ashe being able to shoot from up there. We've got 2 down with an ult, including their Mercy, so no res. This is a risk. I'm not too worried about that, and obviously the Reaper's a risk here. So let's see how we don't cap from here, because it seems like this is we should. Okay. Okay, so their Ryan comes in behind on point. Tom and Mark on McCree, as they think they should be at this point. Certainly Tom can take him and chase him a bit, so that's good. Their Ryan's just staggering point. Matt shouldn't have. I died to the Reaper, which is pathetic. Let's have a look. That's a throw there. Like like if I don't die there, that's you know, we're in a really good spot. So just gonna zone in. I think this was the one where we just like tried to shoot each other and maybe he had the advantage. I don't know. I had high ground maybe.
Sterben nicht. Erregung gewinnt.
So that's the ult. Yeah, I think he has high ground. Okay. I don't want that fight, right? Like we're up 2 that fight. Okay, but we lose me, they lose. So now it's Anna Reaper versus 5, is it? 4, I see. 5. Okay. Anna Reaper versus 5. They're probably getting people back soon, but let's see how we go here. Okay, point still moving. Diva on the Reaper. Mercy helping. Okay. Now. We lose the Rhine to the McCree. So the McCree must just be back. Why is Mark so low considering we're not having a fight with it? Oh, look. What happens? Okay. So I guess it just doesn't realise that it's in that tunnel. Must be the McCree. Pog and McCree got a good few shots on him. Okay. And then Reaper all kills our Mercy. Yeah, I mean, they didn't even take high ground there. I suppose the question is, should we be blocking off this choke here, or whatever, a higher choke if we think that's where they're going to come from and drop? But yeah, it's a very quick like wipe. Maybe they could have done stuff anyway with that Reaper ult, but yeah. Also, I mean, possibly we could triage quicker on the Reapers once that Reaper's sort of like we know he's in there and Tom's on him. Is there anyone else? Maybe not, because it's Matt on Ash. Can't really go close range on a Reaper. Okay, let's look at the next attempt. In general, there, like apart from my engaging on my own, it was fine. We cleared out. We did well. We just didn't finish off. Okay, let's just move on to the next one here. The next regroup. Okay, remember this one. So Reaper, Mercy up high, and I come in low left, and I think the rest of the team goes high, and it's my fault. Let's have a look. Yeah, Reaper's poking me in there. I think Mark's calling the tunnel here. Kind of split. Okay. So like I think we all agree by now that like for sure the path we want to go through that tunnel and you know like up through there, all the way up through here. Because the cart's already been pushed around, we have no need to be out in this open, taking whatever damage from a McCree, in this instance Reaper. Up through this tunnel, it was a good call. We'll know for next time that's how we're going to execute it. We're going to come up through here and just that'll be that. We've got the high ground. So that the problem here is the team, and it was called half does that. I'm stuck in here with the Reaper up top, and we've got Ash and Diva up top. Let's see how this goes. Okay, they're precious. We're going low ground here. They've got high with Reaper and McCree. Man's challenging McCree. Okay, so like some of this is good. Let's look, taking the high ground again off them. Nano on to enable them. But let's check the engagement timing. So here we go. Okay, we tagged that. McCree's getting healed up though. Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely a little bit here of like flanking going on when the fighting's going on. So Matt's still in this McCree. Mark's already engaged on the Rhine here. I think Tom's just about to come up, or he is about, I just can't see him on my screen. And I'm flanking around the back here. So look, this is a fight going on. I am over here. The flanking has to be done pre fight, not during it. Okay.
وريهم قوتك.
Okay, so we get the nano. Ryan down. We've got Diva, Reaper on their McCree. He should go down.
Helden sterben
Dead.
nicht.
Okay. Okay, so again from here we're up 2, right? So how do we fuck this up? Mercy's possibly got res up. That's the this behind and Steve trying to catch up on the angle. That's okay. Steve's alright. Steve's alright. So McCree gets res.
وريهم قوتك.
Let's have a look again here. Just this seems to go very quickly. Okay, so here we're looking good.
Helden sterben nicht.
Like I understand it's the target that's available and you're going to try and charge, but I suppose maybe in the situation we clear up what's behind. But then if he goes on the Diva can just fly away. Not sure what the right thing to do is here. Okay. So he's zoned this Reaper up top, but he's just going to come in through that door. March and aid. Down. Yeah, and Matt gets caught out by the rezzed McCree. Yeah, don't know what to say about that one. Like they caught us just with one, like just slightly overextending, got the anti off, and then pressured hard with the Reaper. Like I suppose you go back a little bit and it's just this Reaper's causing a lot of havoc being held in behind, and even when we try and zone him, he's just wraithing away and going into a different area. I guess we can wraith and chase. That maybe was the right call to do there. But that's another wipe. Okay, last push. Again, this is the one that again we had the right idea, but it was maybe just we weren't all completely on the same page of what way we're gonna go for this flank. So I remember here this is called that like we're gonna go through the low tunnel. Mark makes the call. I think the problem here is that the team is sort of not quite like as Mark's making his way down there at the minute into this room here or whatever. Like some of us are trying to follow. Like I try and get in behind the shield. I'm lucky I don't die.
30 seconds remaining.
Matt tries to make the transition as well. He dies. Yeah. So again, I you know like put this one down to right plan, wrong execution. If we go down through the tunnel, that's the win there. You know, we go down through here. That's fine. So Matt goes down. Let's see. We haven't got mercy, but we'll see how we go from. Or we do? Do we? We do. See what happens here. Doesn't get res if I remember correctly.
Helden sterben nicht.
They shatter. I go up and try and all. So this is maybe on me from being apart from the team here. Let's have a look. I suppose the situation here is we're fighting in an area that we really don't want to be fighting in because they can just look. I mean, look at this. It's McCree's wet dream. Reaper drops down. We don't want to be fighting on this low ground, but we're sort of forced to try and come with the res. I fucked up this. I could have killed him for sure. I fucked up the nade. I shot first. DM in this Reaper. Smart alive.
10 seconds remaining.
I think we know what happens from there. Yeah, so like I don't know if there's too much to add other than what we already said there about like the pathing. We know the pathing we want to take, especially since we pushed the cart all the way around. We have zero interest in getting damaged out in this area. Other than that, like we took high ground well. We just got like I guess the first time just got caught out by them coming through here and getting some free damage on us for a kill, and then the second time there's just a little bit of they caught us a little bit split and got good anti off and whatever. So tough, but yeah, at least I think we've got the right framework of taking this high ground. I mean, we know that like as soon as I turn the corner on this map and playing DPS or tank, like my threat spots are just like as soon as I see let me clear that. I'm worried about anybody here. And then anyone here as well, right? Like anything like that is what's going to scare me. So like these two areas need to be cleared, and whether we clear that via dive or we clear it through, you know, a pocket of ash or us coming up through here and just forcing it clear. But we did a good job on the first one there. It was good high ground control. It's just yeah, I just got a bit unlucky. I think. Okay, I think that's it.